Hello everybody. So welcome to my online class this week. Now, this week, what we're going to be really focusing on, and it's a slightly harder class, so this is a little bit more advanced, but we're going to be focusing on developing some strength around the core, around the abdominals, and around the spine. So as usual, I have the spine of dead Fred here to talk through. So we're going to be working through some warm-up exercises and some posture exercises, and then we're going to move on to some roll downs from seated and some chariot pulls, and then adding in some rotation with those chariot pulls. Now, here we go, spine of dead Fred. We want to be developing the muscles which go down the side of the spine here and the deep abdominal muscles, but we're going to be working the hip flexors and the abdominals here, as well as developing some rotation through the thoracic spine. So as you know, I love rotation through the thoracic spine, and as I keep saying week in, week out, we can't train or we can't mobilize tight and tense muscles, so we work to loosen and then strengthen and strengthen and loosen. Now I'm going to pop dead Fred's spine down and say, as always, if you feel like I'm asking you to do anything which is aggravating old pain or giving you new pain, don't battle on with it. We're going to start off in seated. I'm just going to move back a little bit here. And so just starting off working for that nice posture, I'm happy here in a seated position. I quite like kneeling because I think it takes the spine up into a bit of its natural curve. But if that's too much on your knees, you can always do this on a chair. So from here, lift the rib cage, feel like you're lengthening through your collarbones, drop your shoulder blades back. I close my eyes to do this. Inhale. Exhale, drop the shoulder blades. So just for a couple of breaths here, we're connecting mind-body breath. Inhale. Exhale, drop the shoulder blades back. Inhale. Exhale, good. And now just roll the shoulders back for 3, 2, 1, and then forwards for 3, 2, 1. I'm going to move forward slightly just so I can see better. Roll the shoulders back for 3, 2, 1, and then forwards for 3, 2, 1. Roll back 3. So we're just mobilizing the shoulder blades. 2, 1, and then forwards 3, 2, 1. Inhalation, exhalation. Relax the shoulder blades. Think about the shoulder blades slipping down the back there. Rotate. Look over your right, and then rotate. Look over towards your left. Rotate over towards the right, and rotate over towards the left, and then come back to the center, roll the shoulders back for 3. Let go of the tension through those trapezius muscles. That's where we hold all our tightness. 3, 2, 1, and then forwards. 3, 2, 1. Rotate, look over the left. Rotate, look over towards the right. And then back over towards the left. And then back over towards the right, and then come back to the center and think about the spine coming long, long, long. So you're lengthening up, draw the shoulder blades together, drop the shoulder blades down the back, and then lengthen. I know that I'm the world's worst. When I get tense and tight, shoulder blades come up like this, and I suddenly find myself talking like this, but we want to unravel this. We want to drop the shoulder blades down the back. Good, lengthen up here. Perfect. Now start to little pelvic tilts. I'm going to do this in high kneeling. So from here, just a little pelvic tilt, forwards and back, forwards and back. Little pelvic tilts. I'm going to show you on dead Fred's spine here as you're working through these. What we want to be doing is tucking the tailbone, tucking the pelvis underneath you, and then rocking forward, tucking the tailbone. So as we tuck the tailbone underneath us, we open the joints in the lumbar spine, and then we go the other way. We're just working the muscles at the back of the spine. Tilt, work the deep abdominals, extend. So it's posterior and anterior tilt, big fancy words for forwards and backwards. Tilting forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. And then as you think about the spine, the pelvis tilting underneath, think about drawing up, scooping in, drawing that tummy button in, and then loosening off. Look, I'm just getting all tense talking about it. Keep your shoulders relaxed and down. Tilt and scoop and relax. 3, 2, Last one, good. Okay, so from here we have this nice, strong, stable base. We're lifting up and lengthening, drop the shoulder blades back. This is our lovely starting posture. Now, what we're going to do is come down to a seated position, and we're going to start to work some of these deep abdominal muscles. So this is my box of many things. In my box of many things, I have got lots of TheraBands and lots of balls. Now, you can do this exercise with both, or you can do it with neither. I'm going to come to a seated position. Move my box of many things, my treasure chest. So, I'm going to put the ball between the knees here. You don't have to do that. If you want to, I like it because it means you're not sort of flopping your knees out to the side, and it also means you're not getting a bit tense holding them together. Now, some people for this exercise will like a TheraBand just wrapped around the feet, or a belt or a strap. Again, either or neither. From here, what we're going to do is roll down and flex, and then roll back up again. Roll down and flex, and roll back up again. Now, in this exercise, sometimes in yoga, people do this with a very straight back, which is completely fine. It's not right or wrong. It's using different exercises. For this exercise, I want you to do it with a very flexed spine, very flexed, and then roll back up again into your extension. Quite nice doing it with a band. It gives you a little bit of support. So we're going to roll down on that flexed spine and then lift back up into extension. Roll down on the flexed spine and lift back up into extension. Now I want you to keep your shoulders really nice and relaxed as we work through this one. Roll down, roll up, roll down, roll up. And I'm really scooping my abdominals down through, working through, and then lifting up. So drop the spine down. The spine is like a little hammock here. Roll down, roll up, roll down, roll up. And let's do 3 more. Roll up. 2 more. Roll up. Last one. Roll up and rest. And then from here, just lift up the rib cage, lift. So we're just holding, and we're just going to pulse the hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do that, another 2 sets of 10 for each. So we are really working. This is a slightly more advanced exercise. So if your back is very sore, you might just want to stay holding on to the band and moving a little. I'm going to remove my band and my props. I can keep my ball actually. And then we're going to go roll down, roll up for 10. It's a really nice flowing movement. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lift up and now pulse the arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down and up. 9 and up. 8 and up. 7 and up. And 6 and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, roll up and pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down and up and down and up and 8 and up and 7 and up and 6 and up and 5 and up. So really working those abdominals. 4, roll up, 3 and up, 2 and up. Last one. Now pulse the hands. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Have a little breather there. Now, after we've done those roll ups and roll downs, The muscles around the spine should be feeling a bit better, looser, warmer. So we're just going to come into the flexion here and stretch through the back muscles. Start to work your chin down towards your chest as you stretch. Good. Okay, so from here next, what we're going to do is just pop the ball to one side, and we're going to work through my absolute least favourite set of exercises, which probably means I need to do them more often. We're going to work through the chariot pull. So we come up into high kneeling from here, push the hips forward, lengthen the spine, and we're just going to come back and forwards again. So the chariot pull is one that I absolutely hate, but it really does work these thigh muscles hard. So we're just going to come forwards and back. Keep the rib cage lifted, and we're going to lengthen and back. Lengthen and forwards again. So we're feeling the length coming through the front of the legs there. Good. And let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And then from here, we're going to do a bounce, bounce, push up. Absolutely hideous. Now, whenever I do these in a class, in a studio class, I usually get about 7 people who tell me they're awful and 3 people who tell me they love them. So keep lengthening. And what we're doing is we're actually using the glutes here. We're allowing the abdominals to relax a little. 3, 2, last one, and we go bounce, bounce, push up. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, bounce, bounce, push up. And I think we should probably do 10 more for luck on this one. So once again, you want to bring yourself into that nice alignment, lift the rib cage and the sternum up, drop the shoulder blades back, lengthen here, and the work comes from the length through the front of the quadriceps. 9, 8, 7, 6, this is getting hard, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to do the last one as a bounce, bounce, push up. Good, okay, I think that's enough of that hideousness. So from here, what we're going to do is work through a little bit of rotation. So I'm still up in my high kneeling position. I'm just holding my beach ball in front of my chest. Now we can rotate round, holding the beach ball in front of us. I could actually use one of my real balls for this. That hold on, and it's a rotation. It's a rotation. So your eyes follow behind you. Look behind you as you rotate round. It's a rotation. Now I'm going to put my ball down, and then I'm going to do it as a drawing of an arrow as you move back. So one comes back as the other one goes forward. And once again, it's a rotation. It's a rotation. It's rotation. Good. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Rest. Just roll the shoulders back. You can have a little stretch if you want. We're going to do that another set of 10. So hold, rotation, 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 rotation. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. And then you can sit back and stretch if you want to take the strain out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the side bend. So coming up into a high kneel, take one hand up above the head, one hand down the side. and stretch. Now I want you to think about the rib cage going sideways. So keeping the pelvis stacked over the rib cage there, and then come 10, 9. So you feel the stretch down that side. Keep zipped in, locked up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, roll it over to the other side, come 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last exercise of all. It's quite a deep stretch. So what I'm going to do is bring one foot in front of the other and then bring that knee back. Okay, so I want you to imagine that you're on train tracks from your high kneeling. Lift up the rib cage and I want you to lean forward. So it's like a deep lunge. And I want you to feel the stretch down the front of that back leg. Again, these are quite advanced exercises. I'm just creeping that foot forward, lifting up. Now, if you feel nice and flexible, you can just reach around, hold onto that foot, stretch, lift, stretch, lift. Drop it back down. Now straighten the front leg, so we're stretching into the hamstring, and lean forward into that. Flex the top towards you, so you feel the stretch down all of the hamstring, all through the back. You can just place your hands down. I know this is quite a hard one. I find this quite hard. And then what we're going to do is gracefully turn it around to the other side. And then just start to work just through a little mobilization. So it's like a deep lunge. Now, this is where I really appreciate the fact that we've got a lovely padded floor here. And what we're going to do is come forward, lift, push, lengthen, and you can just rotate round and hold on to that foot and feel that stretch down the front of the back thigh, the quadricep, the hip flexor, where we've been working through those rolled out curl ups and chariot pulls. Let it go, straighten the front leg and feel that stretch down the front of the hamstring. Lengthen it through. If you feel brave, you can come a bit deeper. You might have one side, well, I certainly do have one that's better than the other. That's normal. More or looser, tighter. And then come out of this one and just come into that lovely forward bend in seated, where you can stretch and relax your hamstrings. Now, if you found any of those exercises difficult, that's your homework. And I should be doing them as well. And just to keep that muscle strength and keep that flexibility and joint mobility up. Every time I do those chariot pulls, I think, oh, flipping hell, I've got to keep doing more of these, because they never seem to get any easier. Well, they do, and then I forget to do them. So keep stretching out through the back. Good. Okay. So thank you for joining me. Try to do this little video 3 times or so during the week and help build up that muscular strength and support around the spine, and you will start to find it all a bit easier. Well, hopefully. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.